Welcome to episode 2 on rejection. And today we'll be talking about why you will be rejected. This is the Blooming Room. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment at the end of the video. So, why? Why will you be rejected? All right. Number one, because it's a rite of passage. Every one of us, all of us at a certain point in our life will get a no or a couple of no's in some sort of way at some point, but several times in our lives. When that no comes, don't go in and cry and isolate yourself from the world and not even want to interact anymore. No. You need to take a time to review yourself. Take the opportunity to carry out some critical self-reflection, introspection, review, identify areas that need a tune-up or a touch-up or change. Maybe your perception, your approach towards life, your perspectives towards life, and then make the right changes. Whether in the path that you were on, maybe where you were headed to, where you were said no to, was not even the right path for you to have been on in the first place. Or could be your systems and your processes, how you have been doing the things that you have been doing, how you have been coming across. Every one of us, every now and again, have to pivot, to make critical changes in life. The second reason why you will definitely experience rejection is values differ and evolution happens. Values differ and evolution happens. It is said that people will choose a lesser normal that is safe than explore the possibility of a greater unknown. I'm just paraphrasing something I heard from Pastor Bojo Yemede. I think, don't stay in a safe place just because it's familiar to you. You need to take risks. Life is about taking risks. And so some of us, because we are so comfortable in our safe place, people have got to sometimes reject us and force us to move out and explore life. Some of us have spent years in alliances, in situations that was not serving us, even when we knew it was time to step. It was time to hit the road. We stayed there because we were comfortable, because fear of the unknown has kept us back, and fear can be very, very paralytic. It's often said that there's a thin line between love and hate. Very thin line. Remember Amnon and Tamar? I used that in the first episode. After Amnon longed for Tamar, now we're talking about evolution, how emotions are so fickle, and how we cannot stick our lives just because of a passing feeling or emotion. Amnon was hot in his desire for Tamar, his sister. And he sent for her and told her, cook for me. And while she was cooking, he was fantasizing about her and watching her every move. And then after that, he said, come feed me. And while she was doing that, he took advantage of her, overpowered her, and took her innocence. And it wasn't just that he took her innocence. After taking her innocence, he pushed her out and told her, get out. And Amnon and Tamar said, my brother, don't do this to me. This rejection is even worse than the act that you have committed. But Amnon would have none of that. He has had what he wanted. He had no further use for her because his feelings had evolved. It was not love, it was lust. And so when you find yourself in this situation, oftentimes we've heard stories of people who have stayed and perhaps married or perhaps continued just for shame, rather than take a risk of going through some mental and physical, emotional cleansing and going forward with their lives. Don't be moved by, always be moved by someone's feelings towards you and assume that it's never going to change. For better or worse, nothing stays the same in life. No one stays the same in life. Very few people are consistent with their affection towards you. Relationships are to be constantly worked on. Otherwise, the embers will fail and fade off. That the flames are to remain strong, that it must be fanned every now and again. So my question is, when last did you have your relationship evaluated or checked up? I'll see you on episode 3.